Hello, welcome back to Lunchbox World. Today we are back on with the Yum Box, the lunch boxes, and if you saw last week's, so check the link above. It was we're on the topic of farm animals. So this week I thought I'd do a really cute, fun idea in the shape of a pig, inspired by Peppa Pig, or just, you know, trips to the farm, that kind of thing. So let's get straight to it and show you how quick and easy it really is. Okay, so we're using the Yum Box Panino, which has got the 3 compartments and the little round one, because we're using a rice cake. Now, if you have run out of bread, it's just really handy to have rice cakes in the house. So for this idea, we're just using a rice cake because it's nice and round. We're putting some cream cheese on the top, and then for the pink colour, because we want to make it a bit like Peppa Pig or Percy Pig, you can see I'm using that as an idea for this sort of farm animal lunchbox idea. So we need the ham for the pink colour, and I've just got a cutter that's pretty much the same size as the rice cake, so we're cutting that out. Now, if in this instance the ham is just not getting cut by the cutter, then just use a sharp knife to just help make sure that you get that nice round cut shape. So I don't know what it was about this ham, but yeah, you just carefully sort of go round with a sharp knife and then prise it off really easily, and then pop that on the top. And then, because we are using Percy Pig as the idea, then we're using just a little cherry tomato for the little ears, and then we've got some little eyes, and then we're going to do a little snout. But it's really up to you, and just, you know, let your imagination run away with you. So here I actually swap out one of the slices of tomato because I want to make sure the ears are similar. But I mean, you could easily use bits of ham for the ears because it's almost like they're sort of flopping over. But as I say, it's all a bit of fun, and I was trying to sort of find pink things as well. So for the snout, we're just using a smaller round cutter. And then again, we're just using a sharp knife to go around it as well, to just cut it out really neatly, and then plonk that on the top. Now this ripped slightly, but actually it didn't matter, because you'll see in a minute, it kind of almost looks like it's a mouth, you know, with a sort of wry smile like Percy Pig has. And incidentally, Percy Pig is 30 years old, so I don't know if you've seen on Instagram, Marks and Spencer's, for those that are in the UK, they're sort of they've got some straws and some serviettes and all sorts of stuff in store, and some sprinkles as well. So initially I tried with some of the sprinkles, the little pink sprinkles for the, you know, the nostrils, but actually at the end of it I thought they ended up being too small, and here are the little googly eyes. Just make sure though, sometimes the black ink runs, so I just quickly swapped that one out. But there's a couple of eyes, and there you have just a really simple pig sandwich, or Percy Pig sandwich. And so we're going to pop that into the lunchbox. I mean, you can stick all of these things, the different elements, down with a bit of cream cheese, or that edible glue that I've shown you before, and we've got some cherry tomatoes in different colours, but you see it's almost like a bit of a wry sort of grimace on its face, which I just thought was quite characterful. So we're lining again, you know, my trick with the cupcake cases of putting them inside out. So this one is a red one, just put the wrong way out. We're using some of these little fruit shots from Whitworth's, which are really quite fun. This one's a mix of cranberries and raisins, just to put it into that central pot, but you could easily pop in anything else that you like. It could be yogurt. We've got the little Percy Pigs, but I just wanted to just put one in as a treat, and obviously just do whatever the school recommends. I mean, sometimes maybe they'll allow it on Fun Friday. And then we're going to do some fruit kebabs with these little fruit picks, or the little sticks. So I've got some really juicy strawberries, blueberries and raspberries. But again, it's whatever you like. I just, again, was trying to keep to the theme of kind of pink and red colours, really. So we just thread or load up a couple of the skewers with the strawberries, the raspberries, the blueberries, and they are really juicy, these ones. So we're using just the pink and the purple sticks, and then alternate the colours so that you just divvy it up a little bit. And there you have it. It's just a really quick and easy lunch idea based on farm animals and thinking in colour. Now I decided that actually there wasn't enough food in here, and I wanted to just pop in another little snack. So you've got the fruit skewers, and you could load up any fruit that you like. You've got the single Percy pig, but I mean, maybe if it was against school policy you could just leave that out for until later, home time, something like that. But as I say, I wanted to just put in a little sweet treat. Or, I mean, it could easily be breadsticks, it could be carrot sticks, it could be cucumber, but I did find these little farm animal biscuits by Organics, and I picked out all the little pigs. So just 4 little ones of these. Equally, if their appetite's a little bit bigger, you could easily pop in another one of the rice cakes loaded up with the cream cheese and the ham. But that's it, it's just a bit of fun. So what do you think? Do you think you'll give it a go? As I say, we love these Untitled lunch boxes because they've got all the compartments, and it's just really easy. I find it a lot easier, thinking up ideas and popping them into the compartment lunch boxes, and particularly in this heat. It's really important to sort of, just make it super easy for them to eat, because they might be off their food anyway in the heat. So just make sure it's bite-sized, make sure that it's safe to eat, that you put in an ice pack. Think about freezing the water bottle. If it's a plastic one, don't fill it to the top, so just make sure there's enough space for it to expand when it freezes, because that's what tends to happen. And then if you take it out at breakfast time from the freezer, and then it'll start to slowly defrost, so that's quite a good tip. Another way of keeping your ice or your lunchbox cool is think about freezing a frube, but just make sure though that you freeze it in the shape that you want it to go in, because I have made the mistake before of freezing it dead straight, and then it's like, oh dear, it won't fit in the Yum box. So just be mindful of that. You could always use an elastic band or something if you did want to make it smaller, sort of bend it over into 2. And just think about anything else that you could possibly freeze that can double up as an ice pack. I mean, make sure that you do put an ice pack in, put it in an insulated lunch bag. And I would also, if it's super hot, I would also consider putting in things that are sort of more ambient, that I wouldn't necessarily go down the cheese and the ham, because cheese can go all sweaty. And it is just for a day, so you can easily make up the food in the breakfast and in the evening, and just have sort of more snacky things. Carrot sticks, cucumber sticks, bread sticks, anything that's just easy for them to graze on, little savoury snacks, that kind of thing. That's that on the lunchbox front. And if you're new to the channel, because we've had a whole load of new subscribers, so huge big welcome. I'm Caroline, the Lunchbox lady, and we do have a website, so be sure to check out that. If you subscribe, we would love you to subscribe to this channel, because every week we've got new lunchbox ideas, and we're all focused in and around back to school, and we do different themes. So check the playlists above, because we've got like a spring inspired lunchbox ideas, we've got Mediterranean inspired, we've got some food art ones. We've got a mini lunchbox series. There's loads and loads and loads, so do check the playlist above. Everything's in the description box below if you fancy trying and making this yourselves. And we are Lunchbox World across all social media, so do check us out there. And at the moment, if you do subscribe to the newsletter on the website, we are giving away a week's worth of lunchbox ideas, so that's 7 lunchbox ideas. So in exchange for your email, it's just something free that we're giving away at the moment. And then in the description box below, we've also just recently finished our online course. So if you did want to learn absolutely everything to do with lunchboxes, you're starting out, you don't know where to start, you kind of you need all of the strategies and things, then do check the link below, because there you can watch the trailer and find out everything there is to know about the course. So, you know, we are all about putting the fun back into packed lunches, and I've been obsessing on packed lunches since 2009 when I started Lunchbox World. So do check all the links below, and don't forget to subscribe, because I would hate you to miss any fresh lunchbox ideas. So until next time, see you in the next video. Bye now.